YouTube, what's happening? It is Thursday, September 26th. You can see we only got 9 games today. We had 10, but the Braves-Mets game yesterday and today got postponed till Monday. They're going to play a doubleheader the Monday before the playoffs start because both teams are still alive. They're both trying to see which 2 of 3, including Arizona, is going to secure the last 2 spots in the wild card because they're still alive and Arizona is. And we look at the wild card standings right now. Currently, Mets and Arizona are tied, but Mets are percentage points ahead, and then the Braves are 1 game back. So yeah, the games matter. Funny thing is, Friday, Atlanta plays Kansas City, who is also still fighting for playoff spots. So, and the Hurricane is supposed to be in Atlanta on Friday. So it's almost a 100% certainty that that game will be postponed as well. So I don't know what the hell they're going to do with the Atlanta games. So weird. Anyways, so those are the standings. You can see who's alive. Boston and Tampa, you're gone. You're done. Finally, we saw both of them gone yesterday. So I saw the news for Boston. I didn't see breaking news for Tampa, but as soon as I saw Boston was out, I knew Tampa was out too. So that just leaves Seattle, Minnesota, Detroit, KC over 2 spots. And we already talked about the NL. So, but we do have 9 games today. Let's go ahead and we'll jump into those games. Yesterday recap, because I know some people like recaps. Yesterday wasn't a good day. Tampa Bay, Detroit. I told under 7.5. I took it. Then I also took under 8.5 before the game, and one hit, one didn't. So what can you do? KC, Washington under. KC's offense is terrible. Washington, they're not even trying. So yeah, San Fran plus 1.5. Well, Mason Black's just not that good. That makes sense. And then Atlanta got postponed and San Diego lost. What can you do? It's a week. I told you, don't bet this week. Don't do it. Wait till Tuesday when the games matter. So, or focus on the games that actually have importance right now. If they don't have importance, don't touch them. So yeah, so enough of that. Let's jump into the first game right now. All right, looks like we got Milwaukee and Pittsburgh for the first game. You can see what they've done. Milwaukee's in the playoffs. Pittsburgh's on vacation mode. So offense is showing that. Both teams, they do not care. Look, if the games don't matter, we're getting to the weekend. It's the last series. Unless there's some kind of importance, just skip it. Just be smart. Don't try to take props. Don't try to just be smart, because now you're just betting. You're literally gambling at this point, because looking at this, these 2 teams don't care. Milwaukee's good. They're in the playoffs. They're starting to rest people. And I believe they've already locked up. You know, let's look at that real quick. Have they locked up their actual seed yet? Because we look at the standings. New York, AL East is still fighting. We're in NL. What am I talking about? Phillies have locked up a bye. They got 94 wins. You ain't touching them. Milwaukee's at 90. And they're at 94. Yeah, Milwaukee's almost certainly locked at that 3 seed. So yeah, they're done. They have nothing to play for. So they're gonna chill. Pittsburgh's gonna chill. I'll show you stuff, because some of you are gonna bet anyways. I know you are, you little degenerates, you. So I'll show you what I can. So you'll see Milwaukee is 120 with a total of 8, and you saw the numbers. So you saw what they did. And then for the pitchers, let's look. We have Savale going out there. You can see what he has done. There you go. Have fun with it. And then Keller's going out there for Pittsburgh. So if you really, Keller was terrible last time. That was not good either. So if you're looking at taking Milwaukee, which you probably are, I'm guessing, there you go. Have fun. I'm passing on it, and we're just going to move on to that next game. All right, game 2, we got Kansas City and Washington. We can see KC's won 2 games, but let's be honest. They're facing Washington, who clearly is just not trying. They don't care. They're on way vacation mode. They're trying to wait for the drinks in the hand, sleeping in, having a good time, getting fat and happy. KC won 2 days ago, 1-0, and they won yesterday 3-0. So they're just lucky they're playing Washington. If they played any other team, they'd be on a 9-game losing streak right now. So that being said, we're going to look a little bit deeper into this, because KC does have something to play for. They're one of 6 teams still trying to get in the playoffs. So let's look at the odds. We can see KC is a 170 with an 8.5. And the dudes that throw in the ball, well, Patrick Corbin's pitching for Washington. So he has not looked great at 2 of his last 3 starts. Not great at all. And Waka Waka's going out there for KC. You can see what he has done. That's his worst start. The rest of them, pretty damn good. Going against that Washington offense. Ooh, and hell, Corbin going against this KC offense. We might have dual perfect games going on at the same time in like the 7th inning, which will be hilarious. Let's look. Believe it or not, we're going to look at some props in this one too. We're going to look at Waka. We're going to look at props and see what we got. Let's look at the history with them. I don't want Corbin. I want Waka history. We really ain't got none of it. Against righties, you can see how they do. Nothing's truly standing out this time of year. Earned runs, strikeouts. Yeah, no. Walks, hits, outs. Outs, maybe. I'm not feeling it. If anything, hits is at 5.5. The hell, is Washington even going to hit the ball 5 times? I mean, much less get it in play. I don't know. This might be a move. So this is making me lean under real heavily. So based on all that, let's come back over here to the stats. I'm going to take Kansas City on the money line. They have something to play for. Kansas City has talent. We know this. They're just struggling mightily. So I am going to take KC on the money line, and I'm also going to throw up in that under a little bit. So what was that under? 8.5. Yeah. Where's 9 runs coming from in this game? Unless KC just explodes for runs, because Washington's not. So I don't know. I got to take that under 8.5. We're going to take KC money line. Let's move on to the next game. All right, game 3, we got Tampa and Detroit. We can see the numbers. Detroit's on a 4-game winning streak. They're trying. They still have a chance to make the playoffs. They're currently in the wild card seat. They just got to secure it. They're playing Tampa, who was recently eliminated as of yesterday, and Tampa's offense is showing you they should have been eliminated well before that, because they just aren't that good. So I'm already leaning Detroit money line because they are actually trying to win games, clearly. Let's look at the odds. We have Detroit 160 with a 7.5 total. Let's pop back over to dudes that throw the ball. Reese Olson is pitching today for Detroit. He has been, there's 2 games back. He's off for like literally he missed a month and a half, almost 2 months, literally 2 months. He was okay. 2.1 against it was KC when they still had offense, and then 3 against Baltimore. I'm expecting him to go at least. He went 2.13, maybe 4 innings, and then some more bullpen comes in. So it gives Tampa's offense, who has not done anything the past 2 weeks. I think I still like that. We have Tyler Alexander and his magnificent mustache going out there for Tampa, and we can see what he has done. He has been all over the place. Okay, and let's pop over to the props. Yeah, that's right, back-to-back games with prop coverage. I know. So we're gonna look. I don't have any for Reese, but okay. I was trying to look for Reese Olson, but let's see. All right, well, I do have Reese Olson. Okay, cool. I can look at his history. Tampa versus Reese Olson. That's what I want. I want your history, buddy. Not much at all. Siri has a home run, though. But other than that, yeah. Against righties, you see how Tampa's done. They've been pretty mid to below mid all year. And if we flip it around real quick, we can see the other side of it. Detroit versus Tyler Alexander. Too many Tylers today in this game. Let's see, we have the numbers there. You can see what they've done. And Detroit versus lefties. You can see what they've done there. Some are actually pretty decent. Some are absolute trash. So I still feel good about Detroit. These are still looking good. Look at the numbers we have against Tampa. I'll show them. I'm not going to touch any of this, but strikeouts, hits, earned runs, walks. Your basic 4, nothing worth really talking about there. So let's pop back over here to this. I'm going to take Detroit on the money line. Oh, the total 7.5. I don't like that. So we're going to leave that alone. We'll take Detroit money line and move on to that next game. All right, game 4, Angels, White Sox. Pass. Simple as that. I'm not joking. It's a pass, but I'll talk about it. You can see the White Sox have won 2 in a row for no damn reason, but they have won 4-3 yesterday. So yeah, this game is miserable. Let me show you some odds, because I know some of you care. So we have Angels 120 with a 7.5 total. Let's look at some people throwing the ball to them. Let's see what they can do. Tyler Anderson, Alexander Anderson, kind of close, and Chris Flexen. Oh, Chris Flex Seal himself, Flex Tape. And you can see what he has done. He's been pretty, actually kind of not bad for a Chicago pitcher with a 5.15 ERA. Not the worst. It could be worse. He is 2-15, which is kind of hilarious because they just can't seem to win games. And those are his 2 wins. No, they aren't. Those are teams they won. Okay, never mind. Just 2-15 is terrible. So bad. So bad. Anderson, your numbers aren't been that. Your numbers have not been good at all. That's okay. That's okay. Average. Yeah, it's a pass though. Let's be honest. You want to see that? Have fun. That's all I can say. Have fun with it, because I can't touch this garbage. No, this is about by the curb, ready to get picked up by the street people. So yeah, that's where it belongs. Garbage. Next. All right, next up we got St. Louis and Colorado. You can see St. Louis on a 4-game winning streak. Colorado's on a 3-game losing streak. Offenses are about the same on the batting average side, but St. Louis is doing better with the runs. Let's look over at the odds. This one's a pass because neither team's going to try, obviously. We're on college football. We want to be on baseball. Let's see. There we are. St. Louis is minus 116. It's basically a pick on 10.5 is your total. Yesterday, this total was the same, but it ended up being 5-2. So if you're one of those that, oh, they hit the under, I'm going to go for the over today. There you go. There's a play for you. For me, my play is nothing because both teams are eliminated. But we'll look at the pitchers. So let's see. We got Kyle Gibson going up against Kyle Freeland. Kyle versus Kyle, sponsored by Monster Energy. And you can see all the stats. And we can see he was good against most teams except San Diego. Okay, makes sense. Freeland, what have you done? You have been, yeah. Okay, I can kind of see how the over could hit today. I could see it. So, but I'm not touching it. I lean over. I'll say that. I lean over. I don't lean aside. But for me, I'm leaving this game the hell alone because this game, these teams are eliminated. These don't matter. No, next game, pass, move on. All right, next up we got Texas and Oakland, and I've been saying it all week. This is the last home game for Oakland ever. They're moving the team to Vegas, but they're going to be the Sacramento A's, even though they're not going to call them Sacramento for like 3 years. They're still Sacramento, let's be honest. And I have a feeling Sacramento's going to love it to the point they might even keep the damn team in Sacramento. It might happen. I could see something like that happening in Vegas, getting an expansion team later. That's what I think is going to happen. So, Oakland, they were dudes, literally grounds crewmen, filling dirt into like water balls for fans yesterday. I saw it on Twitter. I was like, what the hell? Okay. Hey, whatever. Last game today. So, I don't care about the numbers. This game means nothing. Both teams are eliminated. It's an Oakland money line play. That's all I got to do. It's Oakland money line because why not? You got to go out with a win, right? Right. This is literally a money line single bet that's not going in the parlay. We're not crazy. We're not, no. But we'll look. Let's see. Oakland it's basically a pick 'em 8. Don't care. If anything, it should end off on like a wild walk off or something. That's how you end a career at a stadium. You just walk it off. So maybe live bet this. That might be a thing. So maybe some of that. Let's see who's pitching in the last game. So Kumar Rocker's going out there. Okay, so Texas is throwing out with their stud rookie against JT Ginn. Okay, how did Kumar do in his last game? Pretty good. Only 3 innings though. He seems to be at around 70 pitch count currently, so he's not going to go more than 4 innings probably. JT Ginn is going out there. You have the job, and your numbers have been pretty decent. Okay. I don't feel so bad. Oakland moneyline, yeah, love it. We're taking it strictly because of how the owner is just garbage and the way everything's treated. So why not let them go out with a win, and then they'll move to Sacramento. Sacramento A's for the win next. All right, Game 7. We got Baltimore and New York. Both teams. Let's pop back to the standings real quick. We can see in the standings, New York still has not locked up the East yet because Baltimore won the game yesterday. So, but Baltimore's still 4 games behind, and there is literally 4 games left. So, yeah, New York has to lose them all, Baltimore has to win them all, and then bam, Baltimore wins the East. So, it's possible. It's very possible. It is the Yankees. They're good at messing up parlays and things. So, let's pop back here. We can see 1-2, lost 2, equal. Damn. They won the game 9-7 yesterday. Talk about 2 teams that are actually trying. Both teams are trying to win right now, which is awesome. They want that bye. That's what they want. They're trying to do it. So, yeah, this is Yankees 144, 8. I don't know. Let's look at the pitchers. That's what's going to matter the most to me. Who is pitching? We don't need you 2 anymore. Who's pitching this one? It is going to be Corbin Burns and Garrett Cole. Okay, that's a matchup. All-star starter who, he played Detroit twice and absolutely beasted both games, because this is what you're supposed to do as the AL All-Star starter, my friend, not what you've been doing. So just, yeah, you came back into form. Good job. Garrett Cole, what have you done? You got destroyed by Boston. But other than that, yeah, this is a good pitching match. This is a damn good matchup overall because both teams want that bye. You can tell Yankees just got to win 1 game. I can't take anything in this one. I don't know. I'm pulling for Baltimore to win the East just because it'd be hilarious. So outside of that, no, it's a pass. I don't have anything. Next up, Game 8. We have the newest member to the 100 loss club. That would be Miami in Minnesota. Miami lost 100 games. Damn. Minnesota won yesterday 8-3. Minnesota is still trying. If we pop over to the standings real quick, I said the standings, not that standings. We could see Minnesota's in fourth place in the AL Central, and technically they're still alive. They have a 21% chance to make the playoffs. 91-85 is just hilarious because Seattle's at 1.4. So yeah, that's hilarious. So not probably gonna happen, but hey, guess what? You get Miami, it's a good chance to do it. So you can see the numbers. Miami's offense is actually doing decent right now for some reason. I don't know why. Miami has no reason not Minnesota at the playoffs. They don't, there's no rivalry, there's nothing there, I don't think. So let's look at the odds. Let's see. Minnesota's 250 with an 8.5 total. Yeah, I'm gonna have a money line parlay of teams trying. That's all it's gonna be, is trying teams. Minnesota's probably going in there, but let's look at see who throws the balls. Just do Belozo versus Festa. Festa? I don't know. Belozo has been, he's been all over the place. Good a couple games, but I mean, it was Washington and Pitt. Back to back to back garbage offenses, and then the Braves, who's been pretty good. And then we look at Festa. What has he been up to? Festa has just been good. Okay, yeah, I'm taking one more since this matters. Let's pop over here. Let's go over to Minnesota. Take these off. Bang. Let's look at both of them. Why not? Let's have a little fun. Because I know some of you care. So I know you like props. So I'm going to show some props and some histories. So these will come back full time when the playoff starts. Every game will have props and breakdowns like this. So I'm just skipping the games that don't matter at all. So Miami likes some righties, don't they? There's some good numbers there. So let's look at the props for Belozo. I don't care about Belozo's props, to be honest. They're not that good. Let's look at Festa. Festa, I care about Festa. What's your history? You have no history. Oh, you already saw that. Let me hit the other side. There we go. Minnesota versus righties. And I mean, still decent. And earn runs, strikeouts, hits. Whoa, strikeouts was down below. Come down. Strikeouts, hits. Okay. All right, I saw enough there. I'm going to take Minnesota money line just because they have something to play for. And they're playing the 100-loss Marlins. Like, come on, you have a great matchup to get to try. So I'll take Minnesota money line, and we'll move on to that last game. All right, game 9, last game, San Diego Dodgers. The game was 4-3 yesterday. I had San Diego money line. What can you do? So I guess I had a little too much champagne the night before, right? You know what I'm saying? A little hungover a little bit. So Dodgers offense is still doing great. Looking at the standings right quick, like we can see that that's what normal standings. We can see both teams are still, really all three are still fighting for the West, but Arizona mathematically could not win the West. Dodgers and Padres, same situation as Yankees and Baltimore. San Diego has to sweep, but with the loss, that makes it a lot harder now. Now they're 3 games back, so yeah, San Diego's going to be a wild card team, most likely. So looking at these numbers, you can see both teams are trying. Let's pop over to this. Let's see what can you see this? You cannot see this. Oh, it cut off. Okay, I'll tell you. Don't worry. I got you. Hold on. We got Dodgers minus 120, and we get 8.5 on the total. See, not bad. Let's look and see who's throwing the ball today. So Musgrove and Buehler. Oh, okay. I like Musgrove, that's for sure. Yeah, I like Musgrove. Outside this one game, Musgrove's been pretty beast. Not a beast. Like, all right, let's look at Buehler. Buehler's been not so good. Buehler's not been good at all. These aren't, well, one's not bad, but I gotta go. Oh, I want to go San Diego, but it's like now they kind of feel like the West got out of with the loss yesterday. I gotta pass on it. I lean San Diego. I lean it. But oh yeah, let's pop over here. We'll do some props. We'll do some props on this one too. Why not? Let's look at them up. Let's look them up. Padres Dodgers. Here we go. Musgrove, and we'll do Buehler because I know people care. So Musgrove. Well, Musgrove. A lot of green for Dodgers against Musgrove historically. Damn. Dodgers like facing Musgrove. Whew. 381 over 21 at bats. 407 out of 27 at bats for Max Muncy. The hell's Max Muncy doing so good against somebody for? Ohtani's only $1. You can't see it. Ohtani's $1.25 with 8 at bats. Okay, I'm leaving San Diego with the hell alone now because I didn't know the Dodgers love Musgrove this much. Against righties, you can see how they do all year. Not exactly anything crazy. Let's look at the other side of it. Let's flip it. Well, let's look at props first. Earn runs, hits, strikeouts. They've gone up. But Dodgers are third in strikeouts right now. No shot. And let's pop over here to Bueller. Let's look at Bueller history versus San Diego. And it's a lot of red. Okay, yeah. I'm leaving it alone. If anything, I lean Dodgers now, mainly because of history. And the Dodgers offense has been pretty good too. And against righties, even though San Diego's not so good. Some of these pop back red. They used to be all green except for, I think, him. Everyone else was green. Now we got some reds on there. Ooh, okay. Earn runs, strikeouts, 9. Wow. Hits and walks. Not feeling any of those. All right, so based on this, based on that, based on everything, I lean the Dodgers now, but I'm not going to put them in there. And we're going to call it in right there. Done. All right, that's it. That's everything broken down, all 9 games. I ended up taking 1 total, and I ended up taking 4 money lines. But only 3 are going in there. It's going to be KC, Detroit, Minnesota. Those 3 teams are actually trying to do something. They will go together in a parlay. Not Minnesota. Oakland is by itself, and if you watched, you know why. Oakland's for a special reason. So we're going to take Oakland separately because they are plus 100 or minus 102, plus 100. You can get both of them, I'm sure. And then that total. So that gives us a total of 3 bets. 1 money line parlay, Oakland money line by itself, and that 1 total. So 3 bets. It's chill. It's an easy week. Like I said, don't bet this week. You shouldn't. If you do, bet lightly. Don't go crazy. No, playoffs start Tuesday. Then we go crazy. We can go crazy, load up on props and have fun shit then. But right now, chill, take a break, relax. So I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.